Hey,
Ah,
what are you doing?
tomatoes.
Why are you doing tomatoes?
Because I have a crop ton and I need to get them processed, so we have them through the winter.
Where'd you get them?
Got them from a friend of ours.
Why are you doing them at 9 o'clock at night?
Because they fill out of a box and a lot of them split, and if I don't, then basically you'll end up with fruit flies and a bunch of stuff that I can't use. So you get a white mold on there and all of that. So right now what I'm working on, you see them like this where they split, and then the green. So I go in, I core everything out, and then I take my core and I just slide that down and get that out, wash them real well, and I'm throwing them all in the pot with the skins on. And we'll see how I feel. If I have enough energy, maybe I'll make sauce. If I don't, then it's just stewed tomatoes.
Just do tomatoes. You're going to put them in jars, you're going to freeze dry them.
Both.
You do both of them.
Way too many for the freeze dryer.
Can we see them when they're done?
Sure.
Okay. Smells like tomatoes in here.
Right?
Are you still doing tomatoes?
Yes, day 2 of tomatoes.
Can we see what they look like?
Sure. So this was all out of those boxes and bags that I had. This is all that was not split, so I'll be doing something with those later. And then I've got tomatoes already down in the freeze dryer, and this, I had the tomatoes in, I was going to do the stewed tomatoes, and once we started smelling the tomatoes, we realized how sweet and ripe they were, so it makes a really good pasta sauce. So that's where we're going with that.
We're going to have pasta for dinner tonight?
You already asked.
Yummy. I know, I just
If
want...
it's done, it's only been going since 9:30, 10 o'clock last night.
I just wanted everybody to know I was going to have homemade pasta sauce tonight.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, we'll be back whenever the freeze drying's done.
A few moments later.
They're all on. Yeah, there you go.
What am I looking at?
So this is how you know when you have a really good, thick sauce. That's a gravy like nobody's business.
Is somebody bragging about their cooking skills?
Yeah. Even your son will be calling me because he's gonna want some of this.
Okay, I am filming you now. I want you to tell the viewers exactly what you showed me.
Okay. So I've actually had some meat. We have a cow processed, and I put that in the freezer. I think the beginning, it was probably towards the end of last year, I ended up purchasing some store meat just in case, and I need to start using that up.
It's September right now, so it's been 9 months.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, 9 months. So I just want to show you the difference, and this is what I was showing G. This side of the pan, and I'm putting this in the pasta sauce so we can get it canned up. This side of the pan, that's store-bought. This side of the pan, that's our cow. Which one would you eat first? I'm thinking I need to take that out.
They've both been cooking the same amount of time.
Right.
And they both thawed the same amount of time.
Yeah, I had them in there together thawing, so yeah.
And which one was in the freezer longer?
The same amount of time.
Okay, and the store-bought wasn't freezer burned or
Well,
anything?
this one may have been in there longer. I think the cow was in there longer.
But the store-bought wasn't freezer burned or anything?
No, it looked okay when I went and put it in there. So, I know how to store meat. So
would you say that that's a huge tell on the quality of meat you're getting from the store versus what you get freshly butchered?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think no more store-bought meat.
If somebody wants to know more about stuff like this, what should they do?
Hit the subscribe button. Share, link.
No, you're so good. You're so good at this.
You had to teach me.
So you're emptying out the big canner, huh?
Oh, yeah, you're recording me now. Yeah, so this was some of those tomatoes that I did when I decided to make sauce. So I just go ahead and I make my sauce. I stewed everything down, just used tomato skin and all. And then I added my seasonings, all of that stuff. Literally took me 2 days in the pot. But got all that, added some sausage and lightly browned burger, and threw it in my canner. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 22 is what I got in there. Not bad out of that batch. And
that's an awful big canner.
Hey, that's my big Bertha.
How much can that do at one time?
So I can do 19 quarts in this at one time. Sometimes I push 20 depending on if they're square or if they're round. And then on my pints, I can do, I think it's like 28, 29 I can get in there. So basically with the quarts, you know, obviously they're rounder, but I can go up 2 levels. So we had a little bit of an accident here. I guess I didn't put enough water in here, and not gonna lie, I may have fallen asleep a little bit because I was so tired. So
did they all seal?
Cooked a little bit. They've all sealed. Just leaked a little bit, but they've all sealed, so I'm not gonna worry about it. And so anyway, we got those, and actually the freezer should be done too, so we can go check that out, see what I did with the rest of the tomatoes. Before I do that, and I leave you, we still have all of these tomatoes to do, so probably just jar those up for diced tomatoes. And then these I had out. I know a lot of people probably haven't seen this because every time I take somebody one, they're like, what in the world? This is bacon. And so when I find a really good deal on bacon, or we butcher a hog, then I take that bacon and I can it up. So I don't have to worry about freezer space. We can put all. I've been doing it for years.
All right.
Check the freeze dryer. Okay, so we're just down here at the freeze dryer. I thought for sure it would have been done by now. Looks like we've got another hour and 6 minutes on it, so I'll grab it later on tonight. But we'll go ahead and show you just so we can wrap up this video and move on to some others. This is the giant freeze dryer, the Harvest Right freeze dryer, and it's the large. So I get 5 trays in here, and then we do use the oil pump. I don't know if I'll ever switch to the oilless pump, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Those are a lot more money. But G, if you want to just focus on in there and show this. So I slice everything so that it's no more, it cannot be more than 1 inch. And those dry out, and then I can put them in Mylar. You see this up here? So that's actually juices that flow down. I'm really surprised on some of these tomatoes how sweet they were. And it almost, it's really funny because even when I was doing the sauce and all of that, I was noticing how much sugar sticky it was. So that's not a problem. This is all natural. Everything dried fine, and I was able to bag it with no problem.
And what are you going to use those for?
These will actually go long-term storage. So these also have their pills on them, so when I need them, I can either take them out and I can rehydrate them for tomato sandwiches that G loves. I can also grind them and make a paste, or I can do exactly what I did upstairs with the canning and make sauce. So you do anything you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say goodnight, Yoda. Tell them what they need to do.
Good night, Yoda. Make sure that you give a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We have a surprise coming for you. Our following is starting to take an uptake, and we're going to have a fabulous giveaway that we're going to do at 100. We will post a video. Garen's already got most of it done and explain to you exactly what we're going to be giving away.
Thanks, Milo.